So this is an amazing new product. It's made by Pusher Labs. If you're familiar with them, they had released something along the lines of this. This is in fact it. It's one of their older editing boards that they used. It was a Behringer board that he converted, put stickers on and such for exposure adjustments and whatnot. It's all automated faders, really cool, pretty big. But if you had a permanent office or wherever you're editing, amazing. So he just sent me that as well as a new product that I want to talk about, and I am so excited because it's something I've been using for 2 weddings so far for editing in Lightroom, and I'm blown away. So it's called the Mini Mall. It's by Pusher Labs, and it's this tiny little, really super lightweight, hub-powered little board from Behringer again, and Ben over at Pusher Labs, sweet dude, amazing guy, put stickers on here and such and has it all programmed with his software to work in Lightroom. Lightroom 6, Lightroom CC, whatever you have, it works. It's amazing. I don't like pushing products a lot because most of the time I don't believe in them and I might not even really use them, but this is incredible. This is something I will be using until I'm done and retired from shooting weddings. So let's talk about it. Okay, so it's got 8 encoders, these little knobs, turn them, they got a little click, and also a little display showing you how many clicks you've gone to the left or the right, and a bunch of buttons, 16 buttons. And so what he's done is he has everything, all these stickers made, so this is exposure, white balance, and such. You know, they're all programmed to be whatever you have in your Lightroom: exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, blacks, and such, all that fun jazz. You can do hue adjustments. Pretty much the reason for this is you really never have to touch your keyboard again. And it's true, you really don't. So I started editing my first wedding with this about 2 weeks ago. And at first I was a little skeptical, has a learning curve, but after about the first 100 images, I was able to zip through stuff faster than I've ever done, less fatigued than I've ever been with using my keyboard and my trackpad or mouse, and way less time. Time is money. I would rather not be spending my time editing. I'd rather be out enjoying the beautiful, awesome weather of Oregon, or shooting more stuff, or hanging out with family. And so when somebody comes along with a product that cuts down on editing time, I am seriously all for it. So I gave this a try. First wedding, amazing. Second wedding I shot and edited with it a couple days ago, way better. I started with it, I knew the product, I knew how to use it, I knew what to expect. I went through the whole wedding, 730 something, something around there, 700-ish images. And I was able to get through the whole thing without leaving my computer. That is the first time I've ever done that. It takes me about a week to edit a whole wedding, where I will edit 100 photos and then get fatigued, tired, sick of what I'm doing and move on, and then the next day I'll pick it up. I was able to edit a whole wedding using this product because it was easy, it was simple, it had all of the buttons, everything I needed. I could program stuff if I wanted them to do something different, and make it work for myself. So the biggest things that blow my mind on this, the exposure, of course, is just a little turning knob, just like you'd expect it to be. And then you also have stuff like paste previous settings. So you go to the next photo, you click that, and it would paste your settings. That's awesome, I use that all the time. Copy, to copy your settings, to paste them, to sync. And then, of course, this was the biggest thing that I requested. The biggest thing, this was a game changer for me, in my opinion. If it didn't have this, I wouldn't be using it as much, in my opinion. I might have not been using it. I talked to Ben and I said, hey man, I would love if one of these dials, when I turned it, it would rotate my image left or right, because whenever I'm shooting portrait, I'm never straight. I'm always a little bit off because I just am. And so I spend a lot of my time editing, correcting that tilt, and it's super annoying. And so he was like, yeah, of course, just do this. Go to the preferences and program whatever button you want or whatever knob. So I did that, and I tried it out, and immediately I was like, you're kidding me. This is insane. With just turning this knob, I can, one click just barely rotates the image left or right to straighten it out, and then I'm on to the next image, and I'm editing, rotate it 2 clicks if I'm a little off, and it is seriously, I need to time myself and see how much time I'm saving using this. because it's insane. Try it out for yourself. Go over to Pusher Labs, order one up. He just released it. It's called the Mini Mall, and I tell you what, the cool thing is Ben himself, who is the creator, is a photographer. So he wanted these products not only for other photographers, but himself. So he's going to be continually updating when they need to be, and he uses it himself. So when there are any issues, he's right on it to correct them.